Question 6F, you need to get points on 6F. This is a piece of cake question. It says on the set of axes below, graph the equation 3y plus 2x equals 15. Nothing else. Nice big blank graph, basic equation, little follow-up question at the end of it. We'll get there. So on the set of axes below, graph the equation. For you to graph any equation, what letter needs to be by itself? What variable to graph it? Y. You need y equals. I look at my equation and I say, well, darn it, it's not. So we have some cleaning up to do. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a line. Should be able to solve it up here. If you think you're going to run out of space, don't be afraid to use the space over here because we're not going to use it for anything else. So to get y by itself, my first step should be to get y by itself. First step should be to minus 2x to get the x on the other side. Okay. Cancel, cancel. 3y comes down. Equals comes down. 15 minus 2x. Do these have last names, same last names? Are they combinable or different last names? Different last names. 2's last name is x. 15 is a constant. So 15 minus 2x, it spits it right back at us. 15 minus 2x is just going to be 15 minus 2x. I want my minus to go wrong. There we go. All right. So last step, how do I get y by itself? What do I have to do to get rid of that 3? Divide it. And if you divide one piece by 3, you got to divide everyone by 3. So this is how it looks. Now I'm kind of running out of room here, so I'm going to write the final equation over here. So you end up with y, well, those 3's cancel. So y equals 15 divided by 3 in the calculator, or just think about it, 15 divided by 3 should give you a nice clean 5. Negative 2x divided by 3, well, 2 divided by 3, it doesn't divide nicely. You can take your calculator and double check. If you do negative 2 divided by 3, click enter, you get negative 0.6666 forever. Or you can use the fraction buttons and do alpha y equals enter. And similarly, do negative 2 over 3. It just spits it back at you, right? Negative 2 over 3, because it doesn't give you anything clean. So I'm going to leave negative 2x over 3 as minus 2x over 3. Okay? Now at this point, we can take this equation. We need to graph it. So we take our calculator and we click what button to start graphing it? Y equals. So go to y equals. Type in your equation, everything after the equal sign. 5 minus the big fraction, so I can do alpha y equals enter. You can do 2x over 3 just like that. That's perfectly acceptable. Click graph. Whoa, it looks like it's a straight line. It's a linear function. Cool. Now don't just eyeball it and then take your pencil and be, okay, got it, and go right across the paper. I need 2 points for a line. So now we got to click what 2 buttons? Second graph. And you need 2 points to plot a line. Don't plot the garbage ones. You got some garbage ones, you got some nice ones. Look, 0, 5. 0, 5 is a nice one. We could plot 0, 5. 1 fraction, garbage. 2 fraction, garbage. Oh, 3, 3. That's a nice one. You only need 2 for a line. So I'm going to grab 0, 5. So I'll go back to my paper. I'm going to put a point at 0, 5. So left and right 0, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other one I'm going to grab is 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now it's a line, so realistically you can just continue this pattern. So it's down 2 over 3. I could even from this point go down 2, right 3 again, and it generates that same line, right? Now take a ruler. Don't freehand draw it. You're given a ruler on the Regents. Actually, it's part of the testing. You have to have a ruler. So I'm going to use, where is it? Maths tools, ruler. I'm even going to make myself do it here. Ooh, I don't know if it'll let me turn it. There we go. Usually I'm at the board when I do this, so. Scoot them down a little smidge there, swing them on up. Okay, a little bit longer. Your line has to go outside to outside, no skinny graph. So look at this, outside to outside. And get this guy out of the way. If he wants to move, he doesn't want to move, come over here. Now decorations for your graph. Arrows. Label. So I'm going to retake the equation. I'm going to actually rewrite the original equation in case I made a solving mistake here. I'll at least have the right label on it. So 3y plus 2x equals 15. I write it near one of the arrowheads out in the margin. Didn't really fit it very well, but whatever. Beautiful graph. Easy question. Solve for y. Use your calculator. Get the 2 points for the table. Get them on there and get your decorations, arrows, and labels. Now, on the bottom, there's a tiny, easy follow-up question. Explain why, so they're saying it already is, so explain why negative 6 comma 9 is a solution to the equation. So what you should do, a good student would say, well, I'm going to go see what's going on at negative 6, 9 up on the graph, right? So just plot it and see where it's at. So negative 6 comma 9, I go up here. Negative 6, 9, start from the middle. We're going to go left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, my line wasn't very accurate, but it's supposed to go on there. It says explain why negative 6, 9 is a solution. So why do I know negative 6, 9 is a solution to that equation? What's going on with the point in the picture? It falls on the line. That's it. Because they're telling you it's a solution. They want to know why. If your point landed all the way out here, right? If it landed right here, and they said determine if that point is a solution, you'd say no. It's not on the line. It's that simple. So we're going to say down here, insert, oh, where's my text box? Doesn't have to be a pretty sentence. Mine's going to be, I'm going to start with the word because. Because it falls / lands on the line. You can write a little more. You can say negative 6 comma 9 is a solution because that point lands on the equation, and then you can talk about it too. But realistically, you got that, you got points. Okay, because it lands on the line. Okay, that's the whole question. Okay, so nice graph, follow up, and you're all done.